So I listened to Chloe Bailey's new album last night, and I'm just gonna go over some of the notes I was thinking while I was listening to it. So far I was seeing some negative reviews, but over time I'm starting to see more positive reviews. So the album is having mixed reviews right now, and I'm happy I did take the time out to listen to it. So I didn't judge it based off of others' opinions. But with that being said, I would have to start off saying that I was disappointed that it was an R&B album, heartbreak album, because that isn't how she presented herself to us. Like, of course, we know she was Chloe and Halle, but all of the previous singles that she released as a solo artist was more on the pop, more upbeat type of sound. And I remember around that time a lot of people wasn't really a fan of Have Mercy and Treat Me and Surprise. But personally, I was enjoying her music. So and now it does seem that social media has switched gears again. But me personally, I liked her first singles, as well as For the Night too. I was looking for more of a pop sound when she released the album. I was excited because I was like, we don't have nothing like this right now. But come to find out, she switched it up to be a heartbreak R&B album, and it reminded me just more so of the covers that she does on Instagram, or a lot of times when she's just freestyling. I feel like the songs needed a little more depth. Like in a lot of places it was a lot of repeating, and songs that stood out to me most was actually the intros. The songs had nice melody. It wasn't really too much that differentiated them to me, so I can't really tell you I liked it this song, I liked it that song. I did like a lot of the songs, but I just can't really just be like, wow, like this one just stood out to me type thing. Chloe's vocals are very good on this album. That's not surprising. For some moments she did sound a little whiny, like on that Cheat Back track with Future. But I know that she does a lot of vocal exercise with her voice, so one moment she might sing it this way, the next moment she might sing it another way. I really feel like it could have been less tracks. It would have been more of a solid album, because this album is 14 tracks, and by the time I probably got like to track 8 or 9, I was really ready for it to be over. I feel I would have rather her had more solid tracks, more solid songs than more songs, but the tracks, it doesn't really differentiate you from anybody else out here. And then it's like, I feel like you should, because you're very talented, you're Beyonce's protege. So, and yes, this is her debut, but really I look at this album more, this album really gives me sophomore album tease. It doesn't feel like this should have been her debut. Like it didn't leave a lasting effect on my memory. And it's unfortunate because I expected so much more, but hopefully she does change her sound a lot, so hopefully in the future she's still experimenting to something that better. There's something else that suits her, and she can sing R&B, don't get me wrong, but it's something about when she sings more upbeat tracks, I feel like it suits her more. I didn't like the Missy Elliott track, and that was a shame because Missy is a legend in the game, but I think that might have been my least favorite track on the album. It does have a good message, but sound wise, no. I really liked the Feel Me Cry intro, but I didn't like how it ended. Like, the intro stood out to me more, but like I say, it quickly ended because it went to some other type of sample. The Chris Brown track, the reason why what does this song for me is because I love the original song. Usher Throwback. So that's what makes it more listenable for me, listening to that original instrumental. But music nowadays definitely doesn't tell the story that it used to, because compare that song to Usher's song, it's not gonna be no comparison. And no lie, it's a cool little song, but like I said earlier, it was a lot of repeating the words, and it's not really depth to the lyrics like that, in my opinion. Just a few little rhymes they do nowadays and call it a single and hope it's a hit. It's cool for what it is, but it definitely could have been more. Maybe she kind of played it safe with this album. Me personally, I don't know how I feel about the album art. I was like, I don't know, that for an album cover, I don't know. And people was talking about her merch as well. And really, that's how everybody's merch look. People pay hundreds of dollars for merch that people go buy all these cheap t-shirts and they just print their picture on it and people just buy it. So that ain't really shocking to me. No lie, the merch did look pretty good on her, but sometimes they have better quality material that they showcase rather than what's issued out to. I ain't saying that that's the case. I want to give her grace because it's her debut. So, like, she doing it because she finally did it, because it's other artists who haven't. When it comes to the production of the songs, a lot of the beats were nice. I know that Chloe produces a lot of her music. She could go to more heights maybe if she did bring somebody in, but I mean, overall, I feel like if things were done differently, it could have been a better album, but I still say it was a pretty solid album. And I'm pretty sure I will check out some of her tracks again, and maybe I feel more differently in the future. I feel like if they wanted to take this route, this is how she should have debuted, in my opinion, because I was really looking forward to Pop Chloe, so maybe I'm biased, so I still stand on it should have been less tracks, but for the people who really loved it from start to end, that's cool for them. Body Do, that is a more up-tempo song. I think it would be great for workouts. Me just listening to, it's fair, but I could definitely see myself working out to it. And In Pieces, it didn't really hit for me. It was okay, but like I said, maybe I have to listen to it more. This is just my initial reaction. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews online. Some people love it, some people hate it. I wouldn't say it was bad. I definitely think it could have been better. It was an okay album. What do you all think about it though? Please let me know all your thoughts below. What are your favorite tracks from the album? Do y'all prefer Pop Chloe or R&B Chloe? Do y'all think she needs to hook back up with her sister and leave it at that? Let me know all your thoughts below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.